Alright, hello and welcome back. Let me make sure that all this looks right. And let's do it. Let's get into it. So this is right after having failed the after I failed the Frozen Fjord. I was kind of wanting to just go right back and attempt it right now. But then I realized that I already hit Return to Frosthaven, so it already added those resources and everything that I wouldn't have had I just retried. So I went ahead and did the outpost phase already. Past a week, I unlocked, from the event thing, I unlocked this scenario, 114 Work Freeze. I want to go through this storyline because I've played this level, but I haven't played either of the two that it unlocks. So I want to play those pretty quickly to get some levels that I've never seen before in. That'll be cool to blind play a level or two. I also haven't played the levels down at the end. I have looked at these to see if I wanted to play them in the speedrun or not, but I do not. So I've never played any of these levels. But I'm looking forward to that. But for right now, what I was thinking about basically all day before this was going to the Jagged Shoals. So in the rest of my town, I got attacked by some Algox. They did, I wasn't able to defend either attack, but I didn't get a building wrecked, and then the reward is 4 resources, so I just lost those 4 resources. The traveling merchant also came by, so I went ahead and bought a pair of winged shoes on Drifter, but I didn't buy anything on anybody else, and then I was also missing 1 perk point on Drifter, so I already added an extra +1 and took out one of my -1s. Ooh, glad I looked at this, because that's... How is this deck this bad? All of my minuses at the beginning and all of my pluses at the end. So let's give that a shuffle now that I looked at it. And I think that's basically it. I didn't really change much on any of the other characters. I did look through to find cards that I want. And so I'm going to add Driving Inspiration at all costs. Let's look at the level, just for anybody who's unfamiliar. So this is the Jagged Shoals. And if you've played Frosthaven, you've probably been frustrated with this level. I know my group was definitely pretty upset the first time we came here. So it's just a single room scenario. The goal is to stand next to this rock for 7 turns in a row, which is a lot harder than it sounds, which is a little bit unfortunate. So my plan here is going to be... is basically just for the Drifter to get over here and stand over here by himself. So I kind of want these monsters to start heading this way, so that they won't be there for the Drifter, and then just have the Drifter hang out by itself over there. So I'm going to let the Drifter get set up with some ticks. I'm going to go for the... I'm going to go for extra movement to get over there faster, extra heals to heal up, and some shielding. And hopefully, with all of that set up, the Drifter can just chill over there. And then I'm also bringing this heal, which allows me to heal all allies, as long as I have line of sight on them. And since this is just a single room scenario, I'll have line of sight. So that feels pretty good to me. And then I just want to keep the Banner Spear and the Bone Shaper at the beginning of the scenario, because they're not going to have enough movement to both make it. Maybe if it looks like the Drifter's not going to survive, I could, like... Maybe it would be a good idea to try to, like, move them up to, like, up here or something, so that if the Drifter doesn't survive, I can get there in 2 turns on Banner Spear. Because Banner Spear does have a jump and has some move 4s. Actually, I took one of the move 4s out. Because I'm not really planning on the Banner Spear going over there. I think if the Drifter dies, then I just lose the scenario. But I feel like it should be doable. I don't really need to change any of my Bone Shaper cards, I don't think. Bone Shaper's not really doing too much here. I am considering maybe trying to play a summon on turn 1 and get 6 kills with it. And so it would have to be the Wraith, because melee summons are just going to die here. So maybe I'll bring this Wrath of the Turned Earth to give the Wraith an additional attack. It feels like heresy to not bring my level 3 card, but I think that's what I'm going to do. It just isn't really doing too much for me here. I don't know. Granting a skeleton to attack Well, I guess the skeleton isn't doing the attack. It's the Bone Shaper that technically does the attack. Hitting like 3 targets for 2 with a poison is a good turn, but then it kills the skeleton, and damage output really isn't my focus on Bone Shaper here. It's just surviving is going to be the focus. So I think that's my game plan. Need to do a boat event. Oh, and then in my outpost phase, I also built the boat, which I did not have. So these are brand new in here. And let's do option B. Let's gather the cargo crates, which will get 222 any resources. I just paid all of the costs on Banner for the boat, so Banner can take the 222. And we are good to go. So let's start off. I'm thinking I want to do shielding. So like Unbreakable Wall for the permanent shield 1, and maybe like the Banner of Courage to grant some shield 1s. The only problem is that this area in here is really, really tight and cramped. Especially if I bring the Wraith in the bottom, I would have to like move Bone Shaper up to put the Banner right here, which that doesn't feel that good. So maybe once Drifter's out, it'll be easier. But Drifter's not going to be leaving for a couple turns, because I really want these 2 guys to be closer to this side. Some eels are going to spawn here, but as long as I'm not killing a ton of eels, I can stand E, limit them to spawn at C rather than E, and try to only kill on turns while they'll spawn at C. What is different on 3-player? On odd round, so round 1, Elite Pig, normal eels. On even round, normal pig, elite eels. So it's the same as 2-player, but everything on this side of the map is normal, and this side of the map is elite. So that'll be elite. And those are the spawns for turn 1. So I think I'm basically ready here. I just need to determine exactly what I'm doing. So if I'm going to try to get the Wraith kills, which is a plan that I'm totally fine with abandoning if it goes wrong. But I'll need to bring in the Wraith on turn 1. And then for bottom actions, I mean, there's nothing better to do than just get 2 curses in, right? So, like, assuming this eel moves up here, then that's 2 curses. So that's a very, very good start. Bone Shaper's main goal, I guess, is just going to be to get a bunch of curses in the deck. That'll be the most helpful thing she can do. And then, I don't know if I really want to play any top persistence, which is unfortunate. I could see Crushing Weight to like pick up a kill over here, but I mean, maybe it's not that important. So then my question is, do I want Sustained Momentum or Continuous Health or Unbreakable? I guess it makes the most sense to do Unbreakable first and then Continuous Health after, because I don't need to heal up until I've already taken some damage. Or I could just start with Sustained Momentum, and then I could try to get all the way over there on turn 2. I've got double moves on No Remorse on this loss action here. But it's my only heal top. It's my only heal top, so I don't get a ton of burst healing if I don't have that. And I can't bring any other heal sources. I do have my Amulet of Life, so I need to make sure I save that until the Continuous Health is up. Because if I can get 3 heals with, like, Amulet of Life, Prudent Preparation, No Remorse, all of them boosted with Continuous Health, that's just a complete bottom to top. So I think I'm going to go Sustain Momentum first. And then my top doesn't matter too much, so I guess, like, Deadly Shot to add a poison. But this is my move 4. I think it's fine. Well, if I grant a move 5, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I do a move 6 jump, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm not making it over unless I go like really slow with Banner Spear and grant a move, and then go fast with Banner Spear and grant a move, and then I play a move 6 jump. So I'm probably going to have to play the loss. So Sustain Momentum with Deadly Shot. And then that just leaves the Banner Spear left, so getting a shield quickly Sounds like it makes sense to me. So I'll do a ranged attack with Driving Inspiration and get a shield. Could do Javelin as well, but it's pretty similar. And let's go. Let's get some of these. So, on Banner Spear, no attacks. Let me make sure that I have audio on. Okay, I do. I have done that before. Started a level, gotten a couple turns in, and then realized that I am muted. Alright, so no attacks in the first 3 rounds. I'm already planning on attacking one time here. 2 cards to the lost pile before my first rest. I guess Unbreakable isn't going to the lost pile, so that's not very good. I could go for Egoist, but... ugh. Never exit a room with loot tokens in it. This is a 1-room scenario, so that's a freebie. And then on to Drifter. Be targeted by 3 enemies. Become exhausted. Long rest at full health after having taken damage. I don't think that's going to happen. But be targeted by 3 enemies is definitely possible. So let's go. This feels pretty good, I think. The only thing I'm sad about is that the eels are slower than the Bone Shaper. So I won't get that curse in unless the pig reaches. But I don't think it will. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's going to be 1 hex short of reaching. So I'm missing out on 1 curse, which is unfortunate. But first, Banner Spear. Let's just attack this lightning eel for 2 with advantage with Driving Inspiration. Ooh, this... It would set light, so I will not do that because I don't want to be stunned. So let's just not do a top then, I guess. That's really sad. So just Unbreakable Wall to get the shield and have reduced range on my ranged attacks, and then just no Driving Inspiration. I did not think about that setting light and light being bad because it most definitely is. Then Drifter, I guess Drifter can hit that normal eel, and then I'll hopefully be able to kill it next turn with the granted attack. Probably not, though, because this is just attack for 1. It does 2, and now number 6 is poisoned. And then I will set my Sustained Momentum up. And then pigs. So 3 and 4 are elite. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then can't move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to get here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy made a lot of movement, which is good. If I'm standing... Pigs can spawn down here, so I want to get Drifter onto this top side. So I just need like 1 more good turn of movement out of this pig to get him closer to this side than this side, because he has to go around this obstacle, and there's all this difficult terrain. And then we get some pigs summoned. Gotta love that. So we're almost at standee limit for pigs. There are 6, so I can get 4 more. And then Bone Shaper, so I'm only able to add 1 curse. And then bring in my Wraith. And then now the eels. The lowest number eel is 3. 3, then 8, then 9. And they move 3, so he reaches Drifter here. And attacks for 3 and does 5 damage. So I guess I'll go ahead and use my chain armor to just take 3. And then this guy will go... No, 8 goes. He goes 1, 2, 3. And then this guy will go. And he attacks for 3. And I've got 1 permanent shield, so I just take 1 with the -1. And then now none of the other eels can see a focus because there's no legal hex for them to attack anyone from, since they have a melee attack this round. So none of the rest of them go, and we end the round. And so now... Did I put... Yeah, I did. Now we get 2 elite eels, because these are on the right side, and 1 normal pig. That's a lot of pigs in that corner over there. And how many eels am I up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So eels are standee limited, but I do want to kill them to try to get the Bone Shaper's Mastery. That's probably not worth it. It is probably not worth it. I guess if I do kill an eel, this would be the turn to do so, because they would spawn on this side on the next turn. So I'm okay to kill this turn, but I don't want to kill next turn. Let's see. So I can grant movement with Banner Spear. I could heal. I could spread around poisons. I don't have any very good formations here, I don't think. So I'm kind of leaning towards just going slow and granting movement. If I can go slower than everything and grant Drifter move 5, it'll only be a problem if the monsters move forward and kind of wall us off. That could be really bad. Also, like, these guys are all the way over here, but maybe that's a storm that Drifter can weather. I think it's not time for that yet. I think first I need to get up my Unbreakable and or my Continuous Health. So the question is, which one's more important? And I'm kind of thinking Continuous Health, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 heals with my Amulet of Life. And, like, Continuous Health gives me 2 health every turn. Well, I guess Unbreakable gives me 1 health per attack. Let's go ahead and do Unbreakable. I think I need both. So I might as well just go fast and attack here, I think. 31's not very fast, but I'll go decently fast and attack. Bone Shaper can just Bone Dagger, and that'll get a curse out, and then if I can pick up the kill on the Lightning Eel. The Wraith won't focus it initially, so I'll have to tell it to focus that. So let's do Wrath of the Turned Earth to get the +1. And then I kill with a 0. Because its attack for 1 +1 is 2 plus poison is 3. So I kill with a 0. Not guaranteed, but decently likely. And so I don't have any banners that are amazing. I want to get the Banner of Courage down after the Drifter leaves. I don't really want to grant movement yet. Although I guess if I go after everybody and then I'm granting movement for the following turn. So maybe let's try that. Not a huge fan. Okay. The herders are after me, but they're just going to tell the closest pig to move. And that's not a big deal. Did I spawn all my monsters? Yes, this is round 2, so I spawned all the monsters for round 2. Alright. So first are the eels, and eels are the same thing as last time. They don't see anywhere to focus, so just these 2 will go. So into Drifter, 4 damage. And then into Banner Spear. And this is just attack for 2, and it just does 1 again. Oh, I also forgot about the Banner Spear's disadvantage. So let's just say that I did the disadvantage last time, because I pulled a -1 last time, so... let's just get rid of my armor, and then, unfortunately, I get missed when I was just going to take 1 damage. So, a very bad... what is this called? Crude hide armor. But that happens. Standing still on the pigs, which is really nice. None of them are in range, so just none of them do anything. And then Bone Shaper. So my summon attacks number 7 and does a damage. And then I'll curse number 6. And then... so curse it with Bone Dagger. And then command my summon to attack it with a +1. So a 0 will kill. And we get the 0. Which gets me 1 kill. 1 kill on the Wraith, trying to get the mastery. It also means that I get to bring in a skeleton without suffering the damage. So skeleton is number 2. Does it matter which side I put it on? No. Oh, I guess I can force who he attacks. And let's have him attack this eel rather than this one, because Drifter's going to hit this one this turn, and so then maybe the Wraith can pick up the kill next turn, and even if it doesn't, I could command an attack into it. So I like that. It's not messing up Banner Spear at all, is it? No, it's not. I could also move the skeleton further in. Oh, are these eels going to reach, though? It is just the closest pig, which is nice. Not all of the pigs. One of their cards grants all of the pigs' actions, which is terrible. Alright, so that finishes Bone Shaper. On to Drifter, I'm just going to do an attack for 3. And it does 4. So now Wraith kills with a +1. Gotta love that. And then set up my Unbreakable for a shield. I'm already down to 7 health. Maybe I can heal... Oh, I played Regroup this turn, so I could go ahead and throw on a heal and regenerate right here. That's not bad. I also played it with Meat Grinder, right? So I've got 2 different ways that I could heal the Drifter up. So the question is, do I want to move the Drifter 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to here? And then next turn he could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jump, which wouldn't reach. So I would have to play the Lost that would give me 2 jumps, but I would get all the way over here. But I'm really low, so I don't really want to go over there while I'm already almost dead. But this gap here is probably going to close up pretty quickly. Now that I have this skeleton here, these lightning eels are going to move up. So I might not have enough time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and heal the Drifter for 2. And give it Regenerate. And then do I move over and heal for 1 as well? I think let's do that. Because I probably want to place the Banner of Courage down here, where it's as far away from monsters as possible. So let's do that. And then now it is just the Herders. And they have no movement, so they just grant the closest pig default move, which is 3 for normals, 4 for elites. So 1, 2, 3. 5, I guess, would go initiative order, so for this one. And this guy would go 1, 2, 3. And then 6 would go here, so 1, 2, 3, and attacks. And it's just a default attack. So attack for 3 with wound, and it kills. And even if I shield it, the skeleton still... So, underwhelming. Done on turn 2. Yes. So I haven't gotten there yet. But if I'm playing the Loss, I have move... If I'm playing the Loss to get over there, it's move 5 and move 4. And I got jump boots, so I can have jump for the whole turn. Which means I can't have it... I can't have jump with granted movement. Because it's just during Drifter's turn. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 puts me 1 short. So I could go really slow, get over there 1 short, and be okay. I do need elite pig and normal eel, and I think I only killed 1. Yeah, so we are standee limited on eels, so only 1 will spawn. So I definitely want to go slow. I definitely want to go slow on Drifter, so something like Crushing Weight, I guess, just because it's slow. Well, maybe I want to keep the heal action on it, so Bloodletting, because it's slow. And then I guess I'll No Remorse to get over there. And then the only other question is, am I granting movement beforehand? And I can go at all costs with Combined Effort. And because of my sustained momentum, Combined Effort is a move for 4, and so that would be enough, because I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, unless all of the monsters plug the gap, which would be really bad. And now that I moved Banner Spear up, the eels are wanting to come up here. So I just need to go right before Drifter on Bone Shaper, and Bone Shaper can clear the way. So I want Bone Shaper to go at about the same speed as Banner Spear, and then Drifter to go just after, so that Bone Shaper clears the way, Banner Spear grants the movement, and then Drifter goes. So I'm going at 65, and I could make it 61. 65 is probably going to be close enough, right? Because here I have a 60, and this is a good action. It will heal up the Drifter all the way, even if it's taken damage. So I go at 60, and I heal up, and then I just need to go right around 60, which I can't really do. I could Eternal Torment, and I could Boots to get lower. And I guess that's fine. And Eternal Torment does give me a granted attack, so even if the Wraith misses the attack on this elite, then I can still tell it to attack again. And then maybe I'll just set up Life and Death to negate 3 sources of damage to me. That feels worth it. That feels worth it. So I'm 99% chance I'm going to be doing Boots of Speed here. The only other option would be for Banner Spear could just attack this and kill it with the top rather than healing. But I want to go at this initiative. Let's see. First, we need to see, are they plugging the gaps? Which it looks like they are with this ranged attack. And the pigs are moving up. The pigs are moving up all the way, though, which is nice because it means that these are going to get out of the way. Unfortunately, this guy is going to go up towards Drifter. I think I'm going to go ahead and Boots of Speed just to bring Bone Shaper first. So let's do that, and then let's go ahead and start the monster turns. So, oh, crap. This eel goes first. He's still in range of the Wraith, though, but he might not be the focus now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think it's going to be fine. So this eel goes, he's targeting Banner Spear because Banner Spear was fastest. And actually, it can't remove disadvantage. It can't remove disadvantage because it's targeting Banner Spear, not Drifter. And it picks its focus before it tries to move away from the disadvantage. And Banner Spear's faster. So it can't remove disadvantage, so it stays where it is. Attack for 4 does 2 because of my permanent shield. And then 8 goes and comes up here and gives itself disadvantage. And does 1 as well. And then 9 goes. But we're saying Bone Shaper is faster than Banner Spear. So 9 will target Bone Shaper. Nice. Gotta love that. Okay. What next? Now it's the normals. Because these elites don't have jump, so they can't make it. So just move 2 on number 1. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So we just need to find 2, then 4, then 5, then 6. And none of them reach, but they all saw this hex, so they were all moving towards it. And then now it's pigs. Pigs, we start 3, 4, 5 elite. So here's 4, here's 3. And so he would also go Bone Shaper. I'm just trying to figure out if it goes here, then this normal goes here. So either way, Bone Shaper is just going to get hit some here, which we don't love to see. So into Bone Shaper, attack for 3. Okay. We love to see those curses on Bone Shaper. And then 4. There is the closest. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to get to that hex. So I guess this guy's going to plug it up all the way, isn't he? And then none of the other Piranha Pigs are going to move. First, let's do the attack from 4. So this is an attack for 2. And it does 1 again. Oh, actually, I have a heater shield that I haven't used yet. So use that heater shield, take my wound. And then now the normal goes, and this is into Bone Shaper again. And I take 2. And now nothing else goes because I can't see a focus, which is actually really unfortunate because I would love for these guys to be moving towards me. And now it's me. So Wraith first. And Wraith does see Eel. So we would love to see a kill with a +1. No. And then Bone Shaper. Oh. I didn't think about this guy coming here, so now this is just totally blocked up. But I think just killing here is all I need, because I just need one to be 1 hex closer, right? Because I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 with jump. So just 1 hex closer is all I need. And so I've got the chance, even if Bone Shaper misses the kill here, for Banner Spear to pick it up. So I will curse that 1 lightning eel, and then Wraith will attack it again, and misses the kill. Of course. What a disappointment. And then do I have anything to do with my bottom? Yes, I'm setting up the life and death. So the next 3 sources of damage to me, I negate the damage. Really sucks that I'm wounded. But I guess that is what it is. And then Banner Spear suffers from the wound, and I guess just has to attack rather than healing. Either that or I just don't get a token this round, but I want to get tokens every round, right? So let's just attack with the default of at all costs, and let's Spyglass so that I don't miss. Okay. Wasn't missing anyway, but this guy's dead now, and now I can move forward the Drifter. And that's all I do, and that will take one of my Sustained Momentum procs, even though I still just moved 2 on it. And then now it's the Drifter. So let's activate Jump for all of my movement for the round. Heal from the Regenerate, and jump for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that doesn't work. So I have to go onto this underside down here, which is not exactly where I wanted to be. But it's not the end of the world. I can probably get over to this other side. I'll have to long rest, but I kind of want to long rest anyway to get my armor back and everything, and I'll get a heal off of long resting. Do I still have continuous health in hand? So yeah, I think I play like prudent preparation with continuous health on this next turn, to go fast, to get my shield up, get this heal up, and then I can even Amulet of Life to get the heal. What did I play for my top? Bloodletting, so that just doesn't do anything. On the move 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I moved 5. I'll attack this guy. Oops. Attack this guy with the attack 3 on the loss, and let's throw on the Poison Dagger. And it does 4. Oh, I hate the way this background music has like that pulsing. I don't know how exactly that came through on the thing, if it did or not, but this should be better. I'm not really liking this one too much either. Let's see. Let's try this one. It's, oh gosh, there's the pulsing again. All right. Okay, so back to this. We just did the attack. I needed to poison this guy. I just got distracted by clicking to the other side. And then I finished the movement. And so that finishes the bottom loss action. It did 2 moves with Sustained Momentum. And then I'm not in range to bloodletting anything. And then now the herders go. So this guy wants to move adjacent because he doesn't have any attacking actions. So he moves 3 and then grants all pigs, which is just this guy. Move -1, which is just 2. And then it suffers. So he hurt the pig, which is nice. These guys, I guess they see down here now as a place to focus. So 1, 2, 3. And then he grants all pigs. All pigs. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. Alright, I guess we'll start with the elite. So it's an attack -2. His base attack is 4. So he's attacking for 1 into Banner Spear, who takes no damage. And then let's just go with number 1, who's going into Bone Shaper. So this is attack for 1 because he's normal, and it does nothing. And then 3, the elite, does lose a card damage. I probably don't need Dark Tidings. And then 7 is told to move closer and has a move 2, so goes this way. And then 5 moves here and attacks for 1 and does 2. And then this guy's also in range, so he's told to move 2. And then all of these suffer 1. And then this guy moves closer, 1, 2, 3. Tells this guy to move 2. Tells all of these guys to attack again. And this is why everyone hates this level. Tells this guy to get closer, so he's trying to get down here. And so then let's just do Bone Shaper, Banner Spear. So attack for 2. It does 2. Then attack. Oh! Bone Shaper has the ticks going on life and death. So instead of losing a card, it took a tick, and then this one takes a tick. And then Bone Shaper gets attacked again and takes the final tick. And that's 1 experience. So I guess this lost card saved me from losing probably 2 cards. So it was something. It sucks that it lasted 0 turns. And then now we just need an attack into Banner Spear, who takes 2. And that is all the monsters. At least they drew one of their worst cards here. And we can officially get 7 tokens over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have now started working towards the win condition. And the Drifter is in a very good position over there. And Banner Spear still can throw heals over there. It's not likely. I think that the odds of the Wraith picking up 6 kills are negative at this point. No point not to try, right? I mean, I should go fast and just let them come. It'll get the wound off of both of these guys. I'll deal some damage. Maybe I'll move back. Maybe I'll stand still. I guess I also want the Banner of Courage because it's going to block a ton of attacks, but who knows? Who cares? At this point, it probably doesn't even matter what they do up here. Maybe I could Malicious Conversion to, like, try to do some damage. I would love to grant an attack to the... You know, maybe I can just command the Wretched and kill, like, this normal pig if I crit it with the Banner Spear or something. I don't think that what those characters do matters very much, other than just buying some time. And I think I might just be long resting on this next turn on Drifter. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I've got Miser already, because I can't leave this room. More loot tokens than anybody else. I mean, I don't think anybody has one, so I just need 1 on Banner Spear. And then be targeted by 3 monsters. I don't think I have been, but I probably will be on this turn. So Drifter heals from the Regenerate, then sets up Continuous Health, and then sets up 1 shield, 1 retaliate for the round. So 2 shield with Unbreakable, 1 retaliate, and Continuous Health is now up. So there's no point in using the Amulet of Life yet. First was a Banner Spear. I don't know why I did that first. So let's do the formation, which will get a heal 2 on both characters. And then attack here, here, here. So it does 2 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. So 1 and 2, both normals, are poisoned. And then 9, who is elite, is poisoned. And then I can move away. What are they doing? The extra damage if you're adjacent to one of their allies. If I move down here, it just means that this eel doesn't get to attack, and this pig moves in. So I'm just dodging the damage from 1 eel. I don't know if that really feels worth it. This guy isn't going to be able to reach on this turn. I think I'm just going to stay there, and I just won't really do a bottom. So that's that. Let's go ahead and health potion. Oh, also, I forgot I had it. Let's say I use the power potion on that turn. And let's throw the Protective Scepter into the Bone Shaper. Why not? So Bone Shaper has 1 shield. Banner Spear also got a shield from the rolling perk. So Banner Spear is sitting at 2 shield right now, which is pretty good. This is not a super high damage attack turn. And then I already did the Drifter, and so now the Bone Shaper. Bone Shaper, let's do the same thing. Let's throw the Protective Scepter onto the Banner Spear. Let's go ahead and white card this pig. He's elite. He didn't get poisoned. He's probably going to stake around for a long time. Or maybe I do this one. Well, but this is the one who's hitting Bone Shaper, and I don't want Bone Shaper to take a lot of damage. So let's white card right there, which just lowers the damage that he does by 1 on every attack. And so now... Oh, I didn't do the Wraith. So Wraith is focusing pig number 3 and does 2. And then I played Flow of the Black River and Command the Wretched. I guess I could grant an attack 5 to the Bone Shaper or Drifter, which would kind of hurt this Herder, which I like. It's better than doing anything over here. If I command the Wraith to attack the pig, I kill it with a +2 or... Ooh, let's attack this pig in the back. Yeah, let's command the Wraith to attack this pig in the back, because I do kill it with a +1, which is something. So, let's do that. And I don't kill it, but I do add a curse into their deck, which is not the same, but it's not nothing. It can definitely help the Drifter if I pull the curses at the right time. Oh, this bastard Herder is going to pull me away. Wow, he's going to pull me off of the objective because he's going to step back here. I didn't even consider that. That's why it would have been so much better to go on this side, because if I go on this side and I get pulled down, doesn't matter. Oh, I can block the Immobilize with the Reinforced Shield, but I'm not next to the thing, so that adds an entire extra round of needing to survive, which is very bad. I guess it's not 2 rounds at least, though, since I can block the Immobilize. And it means I'm not long resting yet. Let's see, did I finish Bone Shaper? I believe I did. And so now we're straight into the Herders. So yeah, that's what's next. He comes down here. He attacks me for 3. I had 2 shield. So that will proc my Unbreakable. And it will pull me into him, which does make me retaliate on him. I don't think it matters. Let's have him pull me here, and then I will block the Immobilize with my Reinforced Shield. So that's that. Over here, they can't pull me because they can't pull me through, so I'll just be immobilized. Both of them go into Banner Spear because she was faster, and she has 2 shield, so it's attack for 1. Oh no, 3 shield because I granted shield, so she just takes 2 damage, and then she gets immobilized. And now pigs. So pig 3, oh my gosh, this is such a mess. Pig 3 has reduced attack, so this is just attack for 4 into Bone Shaper, who has 1 shield, so it's attack for 3. And it does 2. Pig 4 into 3 shield, so it's attack for 2. It does 1. Pig 5, oh my gosh, misses. And then now the normals. So number 1 goes Banner Spear, and it's attack for 1, and it does none. And then 2 has 3 move, so he goes 1, 2, trying to get to here. 2, 6 is this guy, so he'll go ahead and attack for 4. And it does 5, which is 3 after the retaliate, or after the shield. And then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So goes towards Drifter. And 7 goes towards here. That finishes all of the pigs and now the eels. So it is... starts with elite number 7, who moves 1, 2, 3. Luckily, there's no light. Hopefully, they didn't... No, last turn they would have consumed light. So it's 2 turns they consume light in a row, so I don't have to worry about it. So it's just attack for 4 into Drifter, and he has 2 shield and 1 retaliate. There's so much to try to keep up with in this scenario. And I'm not even advancing the objective because of this stupid thing. Okay. And, like, did I even spawn monsters this round? I feel like I didn't. It's an even round, which means that they would have spawned up here, which means I did not. So it should be a normal here. And am I missing an eel? Did I kill the eel this round or the previous round? I think I killed it the previous round, because I don't think I killed anything here. I went for Command the Wretched and I didn't get the kill. So I need one more elite eel over here, who would have had to have spawned here. And then that means that he would have been he would have been faster, because he's a lower initiative. Okay, but that's not a very big difference. And then over here, it's eel number 8, attacking for 1, and it does 1. And then eel number 9, who doesn't see a focus. None of the other eels can see a focus. Ooh, the normal eels see this hex, but they don't reach. I guess this guy sees over there too, but that's all he can move. And done, but I don't get to add a token. But it makes the most sense to just play Shockwave here, I think. Move and shield, or move and heal. I do have continuous health. I could throw out some muddles. I think I just need to go as fast as I can and play Vile Assault. I think I need to grant a heal over there, so I'm like short resting at kind of a bad time, but I think that throwing an at all costs heal is probably worth it. Bone Shaper could also use the heal, so go fast and do that. Is there anything else that I can do fast that could matter? Not really, I don't think. So let's just go at 10 and throw the at all costs. I guess eels do have a 9 speed card, right? But this eel's probably never killing, so that's not that big of a worry. I could short rest, because I kind of want to grant an attack, but I think I need to just give up on the mastery, because it's just not going to happen. So maybe just killing something with malicious conversion is best. And I have not spawned, so this is an odd round, so it's right here. And is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is standee limit on this guy. And then eels are still standee limited. So Banner Spear will suffer from the wound. Doesn't have any way to heal anything off. And then will heal all allies, and 2 allies' health goes up, so she suffers 2. And then Drifter has continuous health, so it will... I think it procs on a heal targeting him. I'm not certain. Either way, I'm going to do it. And that finishes Banner Spear, and so now Drifter is just moving up. I'm not getting pulled away. I mean, it makes the most sense to just go right here with the move 3 and a shield. I guess I'm moving, so it'll proc sustain momentum. Move 3, shield 1, or move 2, heal 2. I probably want to save as many heal charges as I can, so let's just grab the shield. And I think I'm happy enough with that. Could Vile Assault to try to kill something, but I guess it doesn't really help me. Oh, I could Vile Assault first. Let's just do a default attack too, because I kill with a 0. Oh no, I want this herder gone, so I could play the loss for Vile Assault on the herder. The problem is it's really only attacking for like 5. And that's just not that much damage. Is this elite going to reach me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is. But then once he does, can this guy reach? 1, 2, 3, 4. He can, even if I go here. What if I go here, though? If I just go here, the normal can't reach me, so I don't need to kill the normal, because they deal extra damage if I'm wounded, but I'm going to be wounded by this elite, but not anybody else. So if I could deal huge damage into the herder, it could be worth it. Or I could just try to kill this pig. And I really don't know what is going to be worth it. I guess the question is, if I play a loss and it will take care of the herder, it won't take care of it in 1 turn. So he's still going to get like 2 turns to attack me. So I think it's just not going to be worth it. Let's just default attack 2 into the normal, and it doesn't kill. And then I'll just move here and get a shield for 1. And I already did the sustain momentum. So that's done. Bone Shaper, Wraith attacks, still targeting number 3, and does 3 damage. And then I'll just Malicious Conversion this guy that's low. And dodge the miss. Something, and then I can summon. A lot of good it's going to do me. This summon's going to last a very long time, but I do get an experience. I mean, I guess I could place him down here. Maybe that helps protect the Wraith a little bit. Maybe he gets 1 attack off, but probably not. Now let's put him up here. Nah, down here. I don't know. Don't think it makes a difference. And then I can heal myself, but I don't need to do that because I healed with at all costs, so that was a little bit dumb. It actually might have just been better to heal the Banner Spear. Also, it would be really nice to get that heal 6 next turn, now that I got both elements this turn. Alright, pig number 3 into Bone Shaper, who is not wounded, so it's just an attack for 3. Just an attack for 3. With wound. And then pig number 4 goes into Banner Spear. Now this one is an attack for 5, -1 from my persistent shield, so that's 3 damage. So this is where Banner Spear is just dead. Then 5, also Banner Spear. And then the elite over here, so he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, hits the Drifter. Drifter has 2 shield, so takes 2 damage and gets wounded. And that'll use 1 tick of Unbreakable, which is almost gone already. And now normals, so number 2 goes this guy, and he's got 1, 2, 3, and we'll target Banner Spear. And it's attack for 4. And now number 6 goes, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, but can't reach this hex. Dude, did the eels try to stun 3 turns in a row? Stun, stun, stun. What jerks. After 6 is 7, then 8, then 9. So 7 sees no focus over here, so starts going the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, trying to get to this hex. Very, very gross. Same thing with 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then number 3 goes into 2 shield, does 2 damage. Some breakable shield is already gone, and I'm not going to be able to get ticks of it back. And then both of these will go into Banner Spear, so 2 attacks for 2. So just one more turn on Banner Spear, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Forgot about the eels. So, no more turns on Banner Spear? Let's see. The first eel is Elite number 3 and then Elite number 7. So, they'll both hit Drifter. So, but it's just attack for 1, attack for 1. And it does 1. And then I think, actually, that uses the final charge of my shield. So, now it's an attack for 2. And it does 2. Did I draw their regular miss? Did I only draw their curse? Now number 8 attacks the Banner Spear. Yeah. Had to get the curse in there someday. And then Elite 9 and 10, but I don't think they can see any focus. No. They have no legal hexes. And so that's done. Very gross. Banner Spear has to just short rest here, which is good. I lost the right card. Go as fast as I can and heal everybody. I guess Dark Tidings will add 2 curses to the deck, but I would rather do it fast than slow. Ooh, Bone Dagger adds 3 curses to the deck. So let's do Bone Dagger with Dark Tidings. Hopefully I'm fast enough. And now here, I think I want to long rest. I'll get a heal 5 from the Banner Spear. Hopefully that will allow me to survive. And then a long rest will get my armor back. It'll get my my Amulet of Life back, which I can Amulet of Life during my turn and then get it back on my long rest. I can use it before I do the refresh items part. So I've got cards to lose if I have to. Are you effing kidding me? Of course they underspeed my 6-speed card on the turn that I really needed to give the heal. Oh, and that means I get attacked over here. But I've got 1 card in hand. I've got 1 card in hand to lose. Alright, well, attack into Drifter. We really need to see minus damage here. Yes, thank you. And then into Drifter again. +1, but we survive that. Very sketchy survive, but it is a survival. I didn't kill anything, so there are no more spawns. And then into Banner Spear. And that is ditch a card damage, but that's okay. None of the other eels can go. Suffer 1 from the wound. And then heal all allies. And so I'll get a heal 3 here. And I'll get a heal 5 here. It'll use a continuous health. And then I just die to the damage that I have to suffer. And I don't have... I'll have 1 card in discard. So I can't lose a card to absorb another hit. So Banner Spear is just dead. It is Bone Shaper next, though. So let's have... This guy will go into number 3, this guy into number 5. So 2 damage and 2 damage. And a curse. And then I Bone Dagger, which gives another curse. So I guess let's Bone... I don't really want to kill with Dark Tidings because I want to add 2 curses to the deck is probably more important than bringing in 1 more summon, right? Also, I don't have any summons in the discard, so never mind, I can't do that. So let's just do the burn on Dark Tidings and just go for 2 attacks that I know won't kill. So Wraith here, Skeleton here again. So 0 damage and 2, but 2 more curses, which puts it up to 5 to help out the Drifter. And now Bone Shaper's basically dead. Only this piggy can see the Drifter. None of the other piggies are going to take a turn at all. Did I add a... I didn't add a token last turn. Hopefully. This is so doomed. And it's really just because of that one turn where I got pulled away. I think I might have a chance to just out-heal all of the damage coming in if it hadn't been for that one turn. I don't know. I didn't kill anything, so the herders won't be able to summon, so their turn is moot. So I just need to get attacked for 5 here. And it would do 5, so let's lose Draining Arrows. And then I just get wounded. On the... Oh, wait, what am I doing? Bone Shaper exists. Let's get that card back because that's elite number 10. So Bone Shaper gets attacked first. So 3 goes into Bone Shaper, and it does 4. Please don't draw any curses, Bone Shaper. This guy would go after the skeleton. And let's go ahead and shield it. It's attack for 5 plus 1. No, we can't shield it. Attack for 5 with wound? What is that? I guess number 5 sees the Wraith. And can we shield that? No, we can't shield that either. And then number 2 sees the Bone Shaper. So this is attack for 4. Dang it. Okay, and then now this goes... Oh, no. This guy's the elite, not this guy. So actually the miss goes into Drifter. Best news I've had all day. And then the normal attacks Bone Shaper. Who will lose a card? Yeah, lose a card. I do want Bone Shaper. So yeah, I did not get this kill on the skeleton. It was not even close. So now I guess both of these Piranha Pigs move back towards Bone Shaper because there's now a legal hex. So in initiative order, yeah, it would be 6. 6 is right after 2. So he has moved 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That guy probably missed out on a turn somewhere. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Okay. No big deal there. One of something died this turn, right? Oh, just my characters. I suffer from the wound. I heal from the amulet, so that'll be a heal for 3. Continue with health goes. And then my long rest happens. I restore all of my items, and I heal for 4 with the actual heal on the long rest. This goes here, and then I get to pick a card to lose. Bloodletting. Pretty easy. Doesn't say shield or heal, so it goes. I guess it makes sense to Shockwave. Jump over here, get a shield for 1. In general, what attacks lower? Pigs or eels? And I think it's eels hit softer than pigs, but it's about the same. Nothing died, so nothing's gonna spawn. We can hit end round. Did I do my token already? 3. Oh crap, I'm not sure. Okay, we can probably figure this out. This is round 7. I came over on round 3, so the end of round 3 I had 1, and then 1 turn I didn't get it. So the end of round 4 I had 1, end of round 5 I had 1, end of round 6, or 5 I had 2, end of round 6 I had 3, and this is the beginning of round 7, so I have already placed my token, unfortunately. So I just shield, I jump over, and I grant some disadvantages. This is the best I can do. Oh, wait. Save that for the top shield, and then I've got a bottom heal for next turn. Bone Shaper, I guess I kind of want Bone Shaper to stay alive, to pull pigs over. I don't think it really matters. Let's just go fast and play some heals. Leaping Dive, this doesn't affect anything. It does go before the Drifter gets his shield, which sucks. No eels can see Bone Shaper, though, so it's just these guys. So attack for 3, attack for 3. Okay, I will take that luck. I will definitely take that luck. They do get the light, so now they could stun, but that also doesn't feel like the end of the world. Now Drifter is going to jump over here. So that's another sustained momentum. I have definitely gotten Pincushion now, so that's a benefit. Does it count as exiting a room if you die? I'm not going to say that it does. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up a single... Yeah, I didn't pick up a single loot token on Banner Spear. Otherwise, I would have my goal, because none of my characters have any loot tokens. Alright. We jumped over with the boots. I guess there's no reason not to heal right now with the Amulet of Life. The only reason would be if we get wounded and want to remove it. But I don't think... Oh, the other reason would be if we don't want to use a continuous health proc. And I don't want to do that, so let's not use the amulet yet. So I just go over there and I get 1 shield. But I'm probably not getting attacked again, am I? Let's see. Bone Shaper will suffer and then heal for 2. Big turn over there. Very big turn. Then the Herder moves 3, getting closer. 1, 2, 3. And then tells the closest pig, which is this elite, to move normal, which is 4. And so I guess it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 5, 6, 7 is what it sees as the closest path to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it wants to go this way to get to this water hex, which it will only ever do if it has jump. So that's kind of nice. And then these guys are still going towards Bone Shaper. So 1, 2. Or 1, 2, 3. I think that's closer. And then 1, 2. Doesn't really matter. And then they both grant the closest guy movement. And they grant him 3. So he goes 1, 2, 3. And then this guy, I guess the closest would be this elite, who gets to attack for like 1,000,000. And then now they're all standing still, so elite number 3 will attack. I think I wasn't doing the white card, but it doesn't matter. Elite number 4 will attack. And let's just die to that. And done. No spawns or anything, so nothing to worry about. The shield 1 was completely insignificant, but that gives us another token. So 3 more turns to survive, and fair number of cards to do so. I can heal with Crushing Weight and get a tick back, so that'll be the play. Let's just shield up and get a tick back. Oh, I don't know what I clicked, but should be fine. Of course they're faster than me when I play my fastest card. But only one is going to get to see me, right? So this guy just goes here, and then nobody else can see me, which is why this is a better spot. Attack for 3, so let's go ahead and just block 2 of that. And so I just take 1, since my armor is done. And then is there even any point in shielding? Yes, because the herder is going to pull me. Of course. You know, I wonder, is pull technically a negative condition? Can you block it with the reinforced shield? I think it is, right? I had never even considered that before. But is pull listed as a negative condition? No. Pull is not a negative condition. Okay. It's a negative targeted ability, but it's not a negative condition, I guess. Okay. So, I'll shield for 1 to block that, and then I will continuous health, which will give me, or crushing weight bottom heal, gives me a heal for 4, and then I can move a tick back on continuous health. And then these guys all go, so move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but they're not in range. This guy is in range already, but he can't pull me through anything, so he just does 3 damage because of my 1 shield, and then he can't pull me in, and then I'll take the immobilize. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. This is where I want to be standing. And then we've got move 3, so this guy, same deal as before, he wants to go up there. I guess we've got to move all of these guys, though. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Just 2 move on this guy, so he doesn't move. 1, 2. 1, 2. Did I miss any? Doesn't feel like that should be all of them. This guy? This guy's the same deal as this guy, where he wants to go around this way, even though he'll never get through this difficult terrain. And that should be all of them. Alright, I could just long rest here. I only need to survive 2 more turns. I think long resting's the play. I really do. It'll give me a heal. It'll give me... Yeah, it'll give me my items back. Let's do it. No movement out of the pigs. Love it. Eels go. Just number 3 attacks. Thank you, Bone Shaper. All of the herders are going to attack me, it looks like. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. So just 3 attacks for 3. Okay, that kind of hurts. 4 damage. I could lose a card. I only need to survive 1 more turn after this, so let's lose a card to that. 4 damage. Let's take that one. And then crit. Okay. So lose a card to that one. I guess at least I didn't lose all of my cards. And then it's already my turn again. So I'll do the Amulet of Life heal. And that uses almost all my crushing weight. And then I guess I'll do the long rest heal, which will heal me for 4 and finish. And then uses that, but then now I get to refresh my items. And then just pick a card to lose. So Draining Arrows. And then all I have to do is survive this round, and I win. So go fast, heal, be merry. Why is it every time I go fast, they're faster than me? Once again, it doesn't really matter. Actually, it doesn't matter at all. So just attack for 4. They set light. None of the other guys go. The pigs jump in. I mean, one of the other guys... All of these elites move in, but it doesn't matter. This is the guy that gets there first, and then none of them see anywhere to move. So the drifter gets wounded, and then the drifter takes its turn, suffers, sets up a shield, and then heals for 2. Still is standing next to the rock. These tell the closest pig, but the pigs don't see any focus. So none of them will do anything, and we are in there. So super, super sketchy scenario. If you don't play that one specifically to the win condition, then you just always lose. But we made it. There is background music going right now. It's just really quiet. Oh, that is not a level to envy. What the heck is this? That's so stupid. But we got there. We got there. Can go and hit completed. Yeah, seven rounds next to the rock. This is round 10. We didn't get there round 1 or 2, but we did get there round 3, and then 1 round didn't count. So I don't know. I might be 1 round short. I might need to do 1 more round, but it doesn't really matter. I've still got all of my armor and everything that I didn't use, and if I messed up a round, what it would matter? I would get attacked for 4, and I would get attacked for 4, and I always survive that. I've got 2 cards that I can lose. I can long rest, lose these 2 cards, and so even if I skipped a round, which I don't think I did, I easily had 1 more round in me. And we need to add Winter Outpost 81, which is this top one, and then unlock a class. I have played Kelp a lot, and I've never played Coral. Ooh. So do I unlock the class that I'm good with and I know I can make good content with, or do I unlock the class that I've never played before to try to play it some? I mean, I do know about Coral. One of the people in my original play group did play Coral a little bit, but I think I only played like 4 or 5 scenarios with her, and then that playthrough kind of fell through. So I've seen Coral a little bit, and I've glanced through the cards myself. I don't know. I'll make the decision later, or maybe people down below can say which one I should unlock, the Kelp or the Coral. I would say I'm probably pretty good at Kelp, so take that for what you will. If you want to see something I'm good with or something I don't know at all. So there is a weird thing with Tabletop Simulator when you save. Sometimes it can add things. Pretty sure. Like events here. And I don't know why or how. So 179.3 was not supposed to be on the calendar. So it confused me. And so I just decided to end up editing this this outpost phase. So I got the Deathproof Charm. I got a morale. I got a perk on Bone Shaper. I went for ignore negative scenario effects and add 2+1s. I got a name on the Drifter towards the Drifter's retirement goal, and I built the mining camp. And that's basically all that happened in this outpost phase. There just wasn't supposed to be any special event. I don't even know how you get 179.3 added to the thing, because I have never had it before. GG.